What's up, everybody? Let's hammer some early NBA bets for tomorrow's NBA betting slate, Wednesday, April 26th. Hopped on OddsJam, used the line shopping tool to identify some sharp action for tomorrow's NBA betting slate. I absolutely love getting in on bets early because you can take advantage of sportsbooks that haven't quite updated their lines to reflect the rest of the market. And that's exactly what I did in this video. I have 4 picks total for you guys, saving my favorite pick for the very end. Before I get into it, would appreciate it if you could like the video, comment, and then subscribe to the YouTube channel. Then, of course, you can hit me up at my Twitter handle you see right here at JediModi, where I post a bunch of free picks and other stuff. Link to my Twitter handle is in the description of the video, as well as the pinned comments. So for tomorrow's betting slate for the NBA, really awesome slate. We got Cavs Knicks with the Knicks up 3-1. We got Grizzlies Lakers with the Lakers up 3-1. We got Heat Bucks with the Heat up 3-1. Literally all 3 of those series. The underdog is up 3-1 in the series, which is crazy. And then we have Warriors Kings, which is another awesome series. That one is at 2-2. And we can get right into it. So the first play that we are locking in here, we're going with the total going over 221 in the Lakers versus Grizzlies. This is at -110 odds at Fox Bet. So whenever I am trying to identify early sharp lines to bet, what I do, you go to oddsjam.com, sports, NBA, and then click the game that you are looking into, right? Sports/NBA takes you to this screen. Then you just click into a game. And then I line shop and try to identify early value, try to identify situations where a sportsbook might be mispriced as opposed to the rest of the market. And that's exactly what we have here with Fox Bet, right? They have this total at 221. Every other book, 221.5 or 222, including the sharp sportsbooks, which is why I really like this one. When you are line shopping, you want to identify where the sharp sportsbooks have plays priced at. That's like your Pinnacle, your Circa Sportsbook, and then a couple other sportsbooks that are sharp as well, like Bookmaker and BetOnline. And literally every book, including the sharp or the non-sharp ones, have this total 221.5 or 222. And these little differences, even if it's a half a point or a full point, are a huge deal in the long run, right? When you're betting for volume, getting these little victories means a huge deal over the course of time. And we see not only does Pinnacle price this a half point higher, but they favor it going over. They have the over priced at -109, the under priced at -103. Having the over as the more expensive option is Pinnacle telling you they think it's more likely than not that this total goes over 221.5. And remember, we are getting it a half point below that. So really, no matter how you slice it, we're getting a pretty good play here. Lakers Grizzlies total to go over 221, -110 odds at Fox Bet. Next up, Heat versus Bucks game. I really wanted to ride with the Bucks spread. 11 points was just too much. Now, you could find a little bit of value on the Heat at +11.5. The reason why I stayed away from this is because the Pinnacle is favoring the Bucks at -11, so there's not as good a value at the 11.5 number, right? If it was the opposite, if the sports books were favoring the Heat at 11 and we can get them at 11.5, that would be a different story. Where there is value is, again, on the total. In this case, we are taking the under. Another really good play here. We locked in the total under 220, -110 odds at Fox Bet. Pretty similar logic here, so I don't need to really repeat myself. Every other book, either at 219.5, 219, or 218.5, including Sharp Sportsbook in Circa, has this at 218.5. Circa Vegas, now these are 2 different books. Circa Vegas is a little bit sharper, has this at 219.5, as does BetOnline and Bookmaker, with we see BetOnline favoring the under, and then we see Pinnacle price this at 219, so a full point lower. Pretty similar logic here. We're just line shopping, trying to find the best value, and if you do this more often than not, you will find winning bets and you will be profitable. So this is play number 2, Heat versus Bucks, total to go under 220. And then I have my 2 final plays in the Warriors versus Kings game. Number 1, my favorite play of the night, Kings +4.5, -114 odds at Bet Rivers. My logic for liking this is pretty similar. Every other book has this at -4 or -4.5 in favor of the Warriors, so getting the Kings at +4.5 does provide some value. We also see Sharp Sportsbook Circa favor the Kings at +4. BetOnline favor the Kings at +4. Pinnacle favor the Kings at +4, with bookmaker having this at 3.5. Now, the obvious concern here is we don't know the status of De'Aaron Fox, who broke his finger in the last game against the Warriors. He's currently listed as doubtful, but reports are that he's really pushing to play. In the past, Kobe Bryant has played with this similar injury back in the 2010 playoffs when he won the finals. Now, I'm not calling De'Aaron Fox Kobe Bryant. Obviously, he is a big deal for the Kings. He's not quite Kobe Bryant, but maybe he'll be able to push through it like Kobe could. And the Kings are at home. We all know the Warriors just can't play as well on the road. I don't understand what the deal is, but they lost both games this series on the road. Obviously, they're one of the worst road teams in history over the course of the regular season. So the fact that we could get points for the Kings, 4.5 points, is really, really good value. We are accepting a little bit of juice getting this at -114, but absolutely a great play. My favorite play of the night, Kings +4.5. Last up, we're also taking the over in this game, over 231.5, -110 odds at Caesars. For the exact same logic, we see other sportsbooks, 232, 232.5, 233, including sharp sportsbook like Circa Vegas at 233, Pinnacle, 232.5. Then the other three, Circa, Bookmaker, BetOnline, all at 232. All sharp sportsbooks have this total priced above. So we're just taking advantage of that. And that's going to be it. So 4 total plays for you guys to lock in for tomorrow's NBA betting slate. If you're tailing, comment and let me know. Other than that, I appreciate you guys for watching and have a good one. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Below are all of my different social medias where I post picks and plays daily. Make sure to hit me up there. Also, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel as I'm constantly putting out new videos to learn how to make money sports betting. And that's it. So thanks for watching and have a good one.